internet. Today we are at a bit of a different angle because I am going to give you a tour of my TBR shelves. I haven't done a bookshelf tour in a while. I'm going to make a separate video for my main bookshelves that I usually film in front of at a later time, but I wanted to go ahead and do my TBR shelves. All of my TBR books are currently on this smaller shelf right here, and they're organized by rainbow. Let me get into showing you what all is on my TBR shelves. So this is kind of an overview of what my TBR shelf currently looks like. As you can see, it's organized by rainbow, and I also have my giant owl crate tapestry hung above it, which I'm obsessed with. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. On this very top shelf, I have coloring books, which I'm not going to get out, but that's where my coloring book collection lives. I have a lion that I got from my college on top of those. I have a candle and a lighter and a teacup, which is actually adorable. My dad got it for me in London, and it's a Mad Hatter teacup. Very cute. And then I have my March TBR. The bottom is my Narnia collection because I've been kind of continuously reading those, so I just kind of keep it up here. And then I have The Wicked King by Holly Black, Two Dark Reigns by Kendra Blake, and The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery by Gabrielle Zevin. And I have a couple of candles as well. So here is the first half of the top shelf. These are kind of the reds, oranges, and yellows with some gold in there. I have 4 shot glasses, which actually are from my grandfather. They are from Germany. I have a picture of my 2 cousins right here, and I have a picture of a different cousin right here. And you can kind of see this little bear, but he is from the Grammys. My dad got him for me a few years back. So let's just jump right into the books. First off, we have The Love You Make by Peter Browns and Stephen Gaines, which is a book that my mom gave me, but unfortunately it doesn't have the dust jacket anymore, but it's still pretty. March, Book 1 by John Lewis, Andrew Aiden, and Nate Powell. Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. The Secret Diary of Lizzie Bennett by Bernie Sue and Kate Rorick. To Make Monsters Out of Girls by Amanda Lovelace. Puddin' by Julie Murphy. Landline by Rainbow Rowell. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition with the purple sprayed edges. Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare. What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. The Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare. A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. The Fate of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. The Color Purple by Alice Walker. Please Ignore Vera Dietz by A.S. King. Miriam Sharma Hits the Road by Sheba Kareem. Alright, here's the second side of that top shelf. You can see my little bear a lot better. I have a picture of me and my mom from my last dance recital. I have a little, like, crocheted cactus that my friend Lex made me, and then I have a picture of some family, which you can kind of see my reflection in. Hi. Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. Noteworthy by Riley Redgate. The Word Cloud Classics edition of Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales. Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. The Crimes of Grindelwald by J.K. Rowling, which is the original screenplay. The Complete Collection of the Oz series, Volume 1 by L. Frank Baum, which includes The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, The Marvelous Land of Oz, and Ozma of Oz. Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi. Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare. With Malice by Eileen Cook. The Hammer of Thor, the second book in the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series by Rick Riordan. The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chokshi. Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Danforth. And the last book on the shelf is Except the Queen by Jane Yolen and Midori Snyder. Alright, so this is the first half of the middle shelf. As you can see, I have a bunch of like mini snow globes that are all Disney. I actually collected these when I was younger, and I can't part with them because they're all so cute and you can't find them anymore. So I'll actually show all of them to you up close as well. This first one is a 102 Dalmatian snow globe. And then I have Jessie and Bullseye. I have Belle sitting on a swing. This was part of a series. Then all the little characters are around her. Tinkerbell on a little mushroom. I have Ariel and Eric. Again, the Dancing Princesses with the Princes was another series. I have my Aristocats one, which has the mom, I can't think of her name, and Marie, and then the little ducks. I have Belle dancing in her pretty dress. I think the last one you can see is this Bambi one. And then it has the little skunk back there, I can't remember her name, and Thumper. And now we'll get into the books, starting with Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, Renegades by Marissa Meyer, Exit West by Mohsin Hamid, Not If I See You First by Eric Lindstrom, One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, The Bookshop of Yesterdays by Amy Meyerson, Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne, The Word Cloud Classics edition of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid, The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee, The Traitor Prince by C.J. Redwine, My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows, The Complete Collection Volume 2 of the Wizard of Oz series by L. Frank Baum, which includes Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, The Road to Oz, and The Emerald City of Oz, Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young, The Glass Spare by Lauren DeStefano. Moving on to the second half of the shelf, the other snow globes I have are this Lilo and Stitch one. I love it because Stitch is playing the guitar and she's dancing to the music. I think that's hilarious. I have this Ariel one. She's my fave. I have Cinderella and Prince Charming. I have this adorable little Minnie Mouse one. And then I have Snow White sitting in the swing as well with all her little animal friends. Now let's get on with the books. Catching Stars by Kayla Keenan. Queens of Finburn by Kendara Blake. Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick. I have The Silkworm and Career of Evil, which are the second and third books in the Cormoran Strike series by Robert Galbraith. The Invasion of the Tierling by Erica Johansson. The Dark Vault, which is a combined copy of The Archived and the Unbound by Victoria Schwab. The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. The Sawbones Book by Justin McElroy and Dr. Sidney McElroy. The Hamilton Affair by Elizabeth Cobbs. The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd-Jones. Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. Dear Martin by Nick Stone. And 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Okay, the lighting isn't going to be as great on the bottom shelf because it's hard to capture the bottom shelf well, but these are the rest of my TBR books. I actually was able to get them all in one shot, which is nice. On the bottom there, I have my Ollivander's wand. I have a picture of me from prom. The only thing you're missing over here is a picture of me and my cousin, and then I keep my old journals back there as well. So let's just jump into the books. Save the Date by Morgan Matson. The Further Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The War of the Worlds by Manly W. Wellman and Wade Wellman. Nightmares and Dreamscapes by Stephen King. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. A Voice Undefeated by Colin Ray. The 41 by Blue Sanders. I'm not going to take these out because they're really hard to get back in, but this is the complete Sherlock Holmes series by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It includes all 4 novels and 56 short stories. A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron. The Princess Bride by William Goldman. The Lies About Truth by Courtney C. Stevens. A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahira Mafi. On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. Becoming by Michelle Obama. Then I have the box set of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King by J.R.R. Tolkien. The Hobbit's also part of this box set, but I've read that one. And the last books on my TBR shelves are the Kane Chronicles by Rick Riordan. They're really hard to get out of the box. But the first one is The Red Pyramid, the second one is The Throne of Fire, and the last one is The Serpent's Shadow. That was it for my TBR shelves tour. Let me know down in the comments which books from my TBR shelf I should prioritize, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye.